Hey, this is Oliver from metal.de, and we're currently in Berlin together with Thomas Eriksen from MORK, Norwegian Black Metal band, and we're gonna talk about the latest record and some other stuff. Stay tuned and see ya. So, thank you for having us and for your time, and just you're about to play tonight. And we usually start this little talks round. It's called talks by a gunshot Q&A.
Wow, scary.
Yeah, and I'm up to I'm supposed to ask you 10 questions.
Okay.
And don't think too much about it, and just like a fire shot the answer. Yeah.
I will try.
Punk or black metal?
Yeah, it has to be a black metal by now.
By now. Beach or mountains?
Oh, tricky. Both. I have to choose. No. Okay. I don't know. Mountains.
Okay. Dark Throne or Emperor?
Dark Throne.
Guitars or vocals?
Guitars.
Spring or autumn?
Spring.
Religion or politics?
Politics.
Live or studio?
Life.
Bass or drums?
Bass, actually.
Really? Beer or wine?
Beer.
Old school or new wave?
Old school.
Okay. I thought that would be the answer.
Yeah,
to this
yeah. There you go.
question.
There you go. I'm open for evolution. That should be said. But
Yeah.
I listen to old music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since you started MORK back about 15 years ago or so.
20 years ago.
20 years already.
Yes, sir.
This is your first time in Berlin.
As a band, yes.
Yeah.
As a visitor, my second time.
Yeah.
But regarding Munich last year, that was a magical moment for us, because the reception there blew us away. The crowd, they showed us that Germany is really a place we should try to play more.
Yeah.
And this is our third time. We played the Dark Easter, we played Wacken last year, and then we're here tonight at the Walpurgisnacht. And I enjoy Germany, I do.
Yeah. And you couldn't have waited for that moment last year, because you played a slot right in the afternoon, if I remember right.
Wacken, you mean?
No, in Munich.
In Munich.
The first show you ever made in Germany?
I think we were the third band on the bill or something, fourth maybe. Not headliner, but we played in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
But the room was packed. It was 600 crazy Germans down there.
Yeah,
and,
you fucking nailed it. I must say.
So, Dankeschön.
Yeah. You must heard this question about 1 million times. I'm sure you did. You know the TV show called MORK from ORK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. But obviously the meaning of MORK, the band name, isn't not just the name of an alien, isn't it? Is it a made up word, or is it Norwegian? What is the deeper meaning of it?
It's not related to Robin Williams or Nanu Nanu. I see on YouTube many people are fond of the Nanu Nanu comments.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, I don't give a shit. But the thing is, many people think MORK is actually the word mørk in Norwegian, which is M and the letter Ö, you know, and but misspelled, which means darkness, but that is completely wrong. MORK is a word I made up from a longer Norwegian word called morken, which means rotten.
Okay.
Yeah, or decayed, you know. That is basically what it means, but it has its own meaning as I shorten the word.
Okay.
So easy does it.
Back in the days, you started as a punk musician, if I'm right.
Yes.
What was your evolution as a musician that you came up playing black metal?
I started with 70s punk rock from England. Big fan of Sex Pistols and the Buzzcocks. And I was into the Ramones from the US. stuff like that. And then I, to me, I think I've been through a really good evolution as a musician and guitar player and songwriter in general, because I started with punk rock, which is basics, and you learn to have attitude and aggression, but not perfection, and then I went on to AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden. I went into thrash metal with Metallica, Megadeth, Testament, stuff like that. And then after a while I found black metal. So I went like this through the genres, which has shaped me as a songwriter and I think a human too. Because if a person today who isn't a musician listens to black metal and I want to play black metal, and he starts play just black metal, then you are missing a whole lot of emotions and skills and just a feel for music. So I'm a fan of music in general. I'm not a black metal fan, I'm a music fan. So basically old music I listen a lot to. And today I feel that when I'm writing songs, I'm open all the time to influences that just comes to my mind, and I never think about black metal when I'm writing MORK stuff. It's just what happens to come, and that may be a Pink Floyd influence, it may be a Sex Pistols thing, maybe a fucking disco thing, I don't know. Whatever is in the atmosphere, So a long answer short, like that.
Yeah, that's true. To me, MORK is not just old school black metal. To be honest, I always got the feeling of wearing a leather suit and putting nails through the shoulder. When I hear MORK, it's kind of black and roll to me. So,
absolutely.
The influences are always punk and always rock.
Yes.
So if that's what you
at heart, I'm a rocker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But is there a specific reason you always record your records by yourself? Kind as a one-man band. You always have, or you sometimes have guest musicians, I guess, like Nocturne Culto. But the main parts you record by yourself. Is that true?
Yes.
Everything. And why do you do so? Because you gonna play a show tonight with 3 other musicians, handsome guys, I guess. Mm-hmm. Would it be less work for you, and wouldn't it be more comfortable just to focus on the vocals and the guitars? Why do you do so?
No, because I am an only child. I have no brothers or sisters, and I always, as a child, I was playing alone all the time, and I'm really creative, and I know what I want, and I don't want to share what I'm creating, because I feel that I have full control of what I'm doing, and my vision is complete. And if I include a couple of people just to be friendly, I will take away the art that I could have made, in my mind, perfect as how I would do it, So basically I'm just a big fucking egotist who likes to play alone. And to me, black metal is about being alone. It's about being a hermit, loneliness and just misanthropy and stuff like that. So it suits perfectly for me as a person.
But just for MORK, there would be a chance that you gonna participate to another band, or is it for you just like an ego trip at all to create music by your own?
I have tried to play in other bands.
Yeah.
Where I'm just playing guitar, for example, and that is nothing for me actually.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I only like to play my stuff.
I see.
I could never start a cover band or something like that. I don't enjoy that. I'm not that kind of music fan. Mm-hmm. I need to empty out my head and feelings into my guitars, the riffs, So that's, people are strange.
Completely understand that. You're not very famous for showing inverted crosses on stage or on pictures and that stuff. On the other hand, it's quite a most important subject to other black metal artists to do so, to create this kind of presentation and image. What are your thoughts about on Satanism, occultism, maybe heathen and religion at all?
I'm against religion, obviously. I'm not into that, and I'm not into image either. The only thing you can arrest me on on image is the corpse paint. We are wearing corpse paint.
Yeah, I know.
From the beginning, we just decided, hey, we're going to wear corpse paint, you know, because that was what the old school guys did. So that just happened to stick around. But no image, no Satanist images or anything like that. To me, that is a bit of a shortcut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can be a bit easy to put on a big Satan mask and upside down cross and a hood or something, and just play blast beats. I'm about music and feelings and vibes and emotions, you know. It goes a bit deeper personally for me, so I don't give a shit about, you know, symbolism and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the music is extremely personal for me.
Coming to your current album, Dypet, is it pronounced correct?
Dypet, yes.
Dypet,
yes, perfect.
I think it's a Norwegian word for abyss. Is that
Yes,
true?
that's
yeah. True. Have you been inspired by current happenings in the world, like wars and climate change and pandemics? Like, if you wanted to deliver the message that whole humanity or the entire world is close to the edge or so, or is there another subject you wanted to present?
I'm not really sure, because it's stuff from my subconscious. You know, I don't really think about it. It just comes out. I know there are a few themes on the album that's about humanity as a whole just being erased. It's a cliche, perhaps, but I have a song on the album which makes a scenario where the world itself is self-aware, and the world decides to just erase everything it's made and start from scratch. So yes, I suppose it's a bit stuff from reality and what's going on in the world, you know. And, but luckily I can sit down in my studio in my dungeon and just leave that shit out and just focus on my own hobbies.
I see.
You know.
What comes first when you start writing new music, new songs? The lyrics or the music?
Usually it's a riff that comes first, but I write the lyrics separately anyway. The lyrics are like poems. I just if I have like 10 minutes here and there and I feel some emotion of some kind, I can scribble down some words without having any music in mind. So usually I try to fit my words with existing song or riff or something, and I've been lucky this far. This is album number 6, and it has worked this far, you know.
Yeah. To me, the music on Dypet sounds a bit more rougher than on the previous album, Katedralen.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. I tried it so many times.
Very good.
And on the other hand, the sound is cleaner, is more powerful. So you could take this as the next step in evolution on MORK's music, or on the other hand, you could take it as a like going back to the roots, maybe. What are your thoughts about that?
I don't have a good answer for you, because everything is almost like coincidence when I create them, and but I do have a conscious, at least, undertone within me that says that I need to vary a bit and try to be different the next time around. I don't want to repeat myself. And if you listen to the first album, second album, up to Katedralen and the new one, there is a difference between them all, you know. And you can hear that the music becomes a bit more refined and a bit more, I don't know, a bit more. It started out, on the first album, it started out really simplistic, and now it's a bit more stuff going on. I just try to explain my thoughts here. But yes, it is an evolution, absolutely. And the new album is actually not that aggressive. Maybe it's perhaps a bit more atmospheric than the previous one. I felt at the time when I wrote Katedralen that was quite aggressive, actually. So you know, it's up to the listener.
It is because it's not my opinion about Katedralen.
There we go.
To me, it's more. Don't get me wrong. It's more popular to me because of those sing-alongs on that album. I mentioned it before, and you've got some melodies going on there, like on that song Det siste gode i meg.
Yes.
It's been read.
Yes, Det siste gode i meg, and you have the song Arv. Those are the two ones on the album with a clean singing chorus. But the rest of the album is quite harsh.
That's true.
If you listen to the opening track, Dødsmarsjen, that's an aggressive one. And I don't know, it's a bit more anger in that one.
But you skipped those clean vocals on Dypet? Except of the last song, I guess.
There's a little bit in the background there.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of little things, but not as prominent as Katedralen.
Yeah.
I did that because I did some standout clean vocal songs on the couple last albums, which has become popular. People like those songs.
Yeah.
And I just tried, just for my own pleasure, to don't do that on this one, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Do I really need those? Can I do a whole album without those? And obviously I could.
Yeah.
You know, but next time around, if I feel like having clean vocals, then I will do it, because it's what the song is asking for.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do it to be poppy or popular.
Yeah,
it's just I know how to sing, and why shouldn't I do it? You know, I just want to use what my body is capable of doing, and if it makes the song a bit more interesting, then that's good.
Yeah, definitely. On those songs, it made sense to me.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of black metal songs with clean vocals. That sounds like shit. Sorry to say. When you're doing clean vocals, make sure you are able to do it.
Yeah, that's
not to be cocky, but I think you know, not everyone is suited for it.
True words. How would you describe Dypet by using just 3 keywords? If there was anybody out there who did not listen to that album yet.
Deep, personal, and beautiful.
Okay.
I would say.
In the past, you mentioned more than once that the best description for MORK's music is true Norwegian black metal.
Oh, yeah, I have maintained and obtained some good enemies through saying that.
Okay, it's obvious. It's obvious why you call it Norwegian, just because of those Norwegian lyrics. Maybe I'm not sure.
You can't be more Norwegian than I am.
Yeah, but what makes it so true?
Because I don't write music for anyone else but me.
Yeah.
I don't write my songs to please any Norwegian scene, any other Norwegian black metal musician or fan group or gang or whatever. I write it for me, and I shut out the world. It's all about me, and that is the true part for me.
Okay.
Because I'm not thinking about, oh, will people like this? I don't give a fuck, because I like it, and it's something I feel the need to do. It's like therapy for me, and I can call it true Norwegian black metal as much as I want. If people get pissed off, that's funny to me. I like that, and I don't know.
With this said, so if you were born in maybe Germany, born and raised, and your lyrics are all in German, would it be true German black metal to you? Is it so easy?
I can't say anything about that, because I never experienced being German with German blood. Okay. Never grew up here, but I am a Norwegian, and I know what I am.
Okay, I see. In Germany, or maybe in the rest of Europe or middle Europe or the world, people always think that Scandinavian people, especially really the Norwegian people, are close to the nature and all those things. It's a beautiful country, to be honest. And do you have a special place to get inspired for music, or is it kind of an accident maybe if you're about to write a new song, or do you have those places where you go?
Those places, I suppose, are within my mind. Yeah, I never travel to a specific location to maintain inspiration. It's something that's just comes. That's the beauty of art. You just walk in the street and smell a fart or something, and then you know, it's all around you.
It's supposed to be a good song.
Yeah, that's just random, but it could be a flower too. You know.
Do you have a very common Norwegian habit you're addicted to?
I suppose I like to be alone sometimes, you know, and keep distance from society and people. I think that's a bit Norwegian, to keep some distance to the next guy in the street, you know. I think that's maybe a typical feature, but I don't know. I don't know. You are seeing me from outside. How am I acting? Am I acting Norwegian in a way for you?
No, not at all. No, you're very human, to be honest.
Because one thing, and we talked about this before we started filming here. I'm too old to pretend to be an evil, true black metal guy. I need to be functional. I need to be function in society. You know, I just be yourself, and the art should speak for itself. That's my biggest deal, you know. But those people who are like this and are true, and you know, just looking scary all the time. May they do so, but I don't have.
But that would not be a Norwegian habit to be in my mind, because I just read in a book when we traveled to Berlin, where we're coming from, Munich, right in the southern part of Germany, and we read about Scandinavian people. And one thing was that in Norway the people are used to eat shitty food like frosted pizza and that stuff.
Yes.
Is that true?
That's very true.
That would be a Norwegian habit.
Many Norwegian people are lazy, so they go to the supermarket and they pick up what we call Grandiosa pizza, which is like this frozen pizza shits. And I've eaten a lot of them. But later years I've been I don't like Norwegian traditional food. That's like potatoes and meat and fucking sauce. I don't really care for it. I'm now more into Asian food, and I have to have chili now. Because if I eat a dish without any spice, you know, I'm bored. I'm a bit destroyed like that. My girlfriend, she loves Norwegian traditional food, you know, with the potatoes, but I can't stand it.
I like the brown cheese.
I hate that.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah. Cheese, I love cheese, but not brown cheese.
Because you had it too often?
No, I don't. I think I'm just picky.
Yeah,
from childhood I've always been picky, but I've been trying out more stuff in the grown-up years.
So
welcome to the food program.
What's up next on your schedule, on MORK's schedule?
We don't have a lot of gigs this year, but we are playing a few more festivals. We are playing in Torgau in Germany. That's not far from here, I think. In Flammen open air.
Yeah. I know.
Is it Torgau?
I know the festival. It's in Torgau.
Yep.
But I'm not sure where it is on the map.
I think we will find it. I hope so. We will play there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And we will play. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but we're playing Brutal Assault in Czech, and there is a couple more. We are playing Carmageddon in Norway. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
really good one in Norway, on the coast, on the west coast. And we are talking about doing a big tour in October. I can't say anything more about that because it's not confirmed yet, but if that comes to be, it will be amazing for us as you know, world travelers. That's all I can say. It's a bit exotic for us to be able to do that, so fingers crossed, upside down.
Is there a place you always wanted to play a live show in the world? Maybe
I want to go everywhere. Everywhere, absolutely.
No exceptions.
No. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Israel. I want to go to Asia. I want to go to Australia. We've been to South America and North America and Canada actually, and we've been a bit around Europe. But there's a couple of continents we haven't touched yet. I would play at the moon.
How was the experience in South America? Because the people out there, they are crazy.
Yeah, they are really appreciative of the art. And that's special for us, or me as a creator, obviously. When people are responding in that, you know, powerful way. I remember we played a few of those shows, and I saw the people who were basically only speaking Spanish or Portuguese, you know, and they were mouthing my Norwegian words. That's a bit special feeling. And we got to play almost the entire continent when we weren't over there, and that was fantastic. So we will be back there too.
Great.
Absolutely. The world is our oyster, man.
Yeah,
everywhere.
It is.
Just book us and we will come.
You just arrived today at the festival. I think you arrived in Berlin yesterday.
Yeah.
You told me in advance. Your thoughts about this little kind of family meeting festival?
This is really cozy. It's the wrong word to use in a true Norwegian sense, black metal sense, but it's cozy. Yeah. And we like this stuff, and the venue is fucking awesome. It's like this DIY kind of thrash metal punky kind of place. Yeah. Love it. So I'm really looking forward to play for you guys.
Yeah, great.
Hope it will be great.
I'm looking forward to this, like all the other guys here around. Thank you for your time. It's been great.
Hey.
And the last words are yours.
Okay, famous last words. Thank you for following us. If you're new to the family, welcome. And I suppose you are mostly Germans watching this. I hope to be back to Germany really soon. Thanks.
Cheers.